Going to call to order the Board of Directors meeting of Thursday, May 12th, 2016. First of all, calling for the public testimony on all agenda items. John Bond, would you like to speak now or later on?
I'd like to speak now.
You speak now. Come forward. Please state your name.
Hello, good morning. My name is John Bond. I'm a president of Kahneahili Cultural Hui. We're a rail programmatic agreement consulting party. Today I'm here to talk about testimony on the issue of tsunami flood zones. So I actually have a presentation I'll be passing on for you folks. You can look at later, give one to Dan as well. So I'm starting off with the top frame of it is the Federal Emergency Management Administration top scientists warn major Pacific tsunami is overdue. The Japan tsunami was far larger and damaging than ever believed possible. Geophysicists at the University of Hawaii have identified a possible source region directly north of Hawaii that has the potential for a very large magnitude 9+ earthquake that could produce a great Aleutian tsunami. Also, scientists predict the next big one, the California San Andreas Fault, locked, loaded, and ready to roll. That was a story just came out about a week ago in the news. Then also scientists predict the Pacific Northwest Cascadia Fault ready to go, creating massive tsunami waves. It just so happens that next month, in June 7th through 10th, is going to be a major FEMA Pacific-wide earthquake tsunami exercise. So they are taking it very seriously. So now we go to the specifics of the rail. In June 2010, the HART Rail final environmental impact statement was released stating the project was not in a tsunami evacuation zone. In January 18, 2011, the FTA issued a record of decision indicating that the project met all the requirements of environmental review and that the city is allowed to begin construction work on the project. The decision signed by FTA Region Administrator Leslie Rogers states that all reasonable steps are being taken to minimize the adverse environmental effects on the project, and where adverse environmental effects remain, no feasible and prudent alternative to such exists. However, an alternative does exist. It's alternative 4A, the Salt Lake route, which was actually approved by the Honolulu City Council in 2007. That approved alternative would place most of the rail route above the City Department of Emergency Management Tsunami Evacuation Zone. So there's a map of it there, but we'll pass that out. Okay, so we move on. This is from the city's own DEM tsunami zone maps that are on the website for the island of Oahu. Clearly 7 HART rail stations are going to be in tsunami evacuation zones, and this is the 2010 zones. The 2015 zones have been greatly expanded, so it includes everything. So all of the downtown route through from Lagoon Drive, Middle Street on is all in a big giant tsunami evacuation zone.
Mr. Bond, I'm going to have to ask you to summarize.
I am.
and as
Actually,
you-
I'm just getting to my summarization.
Okay, thank you.
So. The Federal Transit Administration would very likely have not provided a favorable record of decision in 2011 if the tsunami evacuation zone was stated honestly in the June 2010 FEIS. So the big question becomes, was the June 2010 FEIS Appendix J statements that the project did not go through tsunami evacuation zones, was that an act of perjury to obtain federal funds? And I actually have talked to numerous federal officials in DC and around the country, and one of them at a very high level said, this does look like perjury to obtain federal funds. So perjury is a crime of willfully and knowingly making a false statement about a material fact. So in my cut to the chase to the end here, these are the sections right out of the FES where they intentionally lied. And it says project is not located in tsunami zone. Project development subject to tsunami not applicable. And then another one, project is not located in the tsunami zone. It's right out of the FEIS.
Thank you.
So with that, that's my testimony, and thank you very much.
Members, any questions of Mr. Bond? Now, thank you, Mr. Bond. As you know, we do have this agendized on number 14 of today's agenda. Thank
Oh,
you.
tsunamis? Oh, the whole thing? Well, good. Then I'll give this one to Dan here for his record, and I'll give this to the lady here if she'd like to pass these around. I only have a few, but you can give them to any folks that'd like to see those.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Aloha.
Thank you. Aloha.